If you expected for something to happen, but then it didn't, you can say it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be is another way of saying something did not happen as expected or hoped. So, what were we expecting at the Paris 2024 Olympics? I, for one, as an Ethiopian, expected Kenenisa Bekele to win the gold medal at the Paris 2024 Olympics at the marathon, but that did not happen. So the commentator said in the end, it wasn't meant to be for the likes of Kenenisa Bekele and Eliud Kipchoge. So the phrase "in the end" refers to the final result or outcome. So the final result tells us that Eliud Kipchoge, he did not finish the race, and Kenenisa Bekele, he finished 39th. I hope I'm not mistaken. Now let's move on to the phrase "the likes of." The likes of refers to similar people or things. Here it means athletes like Kenenisa Bekele and Eliud Kipchoge. So this statement is trying to tell us that even though both Eliud Kipchoge and Kenenisa Bekele gave their best efforts, they did not get the result they were hoping for. Not just them. I hoped for Kenenisa Bekele to win a gold medal at the Paris 2024 Olympics, but that did not happen. And the commentator continues, maybe that was just a fairy tale too far and confirmation that no matter who you are, Father Time waits for nobody. We will start from maybe the word fairy tale. Let me use my pen. So fairy tale is a story with magical or perfect outcomes. Over here, fairy tale is used to suggest an unrealistic hope. I, for one, hoped for Kenenisa Bekele to win a marathon at the Olympics at the age of, I think he's 42, or he was 42 when he ran the marathon at the Paris Olympics, but he's not young anymore. But I had unrealistic expectation, and it's not just me, it's the entire nation. And the same goes for Eliud Kipchoge. Eliud Kipchoge, he was so young over here. This person is trying to tell us that our expectations were not unrealistic, were unrealistic. Now let's go to the phrase Father Time. Father Time is a symbolic figure representing aging. And he continues to say, Father Time waits for nobody. It means that everyone ages, no matter who you are. So this phrase suggests that Kenenisa's and Eliud Kipchoge's dream of winning might have been unrealistic because, as we all know, aging affects everyone, even the greatest athletes. What else do we have here? Well, Kenenisa Bekele is known for so many things. Well, the number one thing is winning, and another thing is his smile. So as you can see, he's smiling, and the commentator said Kenenisa Bekele is smiling as he comes towards the finish line. Smiling is a facial expression showing happiness or positivity. Well, as you can see, he looks happy, even though he did not win the race. And over here, let's move on to the phrase comes towards. Comes towards means approaching or getting closer to something. In this case, Kenenisa Bekele is getting closer to the finish line. Therefore, one thing we learned from this statement is the fact that despite not winning the marathon at the Paris 2024 Olympics, Kenenisa Bekele stayed positive as he was smiling while approaching the finish line. Ethiopians love Kenenisa Bekele. Why? Because he won so many medals in different competitions, including the Olympics. But then this was his first time taking part at the Olympics after 12 years. And the commentator said he waited 12 years to get back to the Olympic arena. When we take a look at the word waited, waited is the act of staying patient until something happens. So we can understand that Kenenisa Bekele waited patiently for 12 years to get back to the Olympic arena. Arena refers to a place where important events like the Olympics take place. Here it means the Olympic stage or the competition, which was the marathon. So we can understand that Kenenisa Bekele, he was patient, he was persistent, coming back to the Olympics after 12 years. Not one, not two, not three, but 12 years. What else do we have here? To be a medal for Bekele, but all credit to him for not dropping out and completing the course. So maybe let's take a look at the phrase not to be. Not to be means something did not happen as planned. So I'm sure Kenenisa Bekele hoped to win a gold medal at the Paris Olympics, but that did not happen. All credit to him. This phrase means giving respect or recognition to whom? To Kenenisa Bekele. Why? For not dropping out. Dropping out means quitting or stopping before finishing, but Kenenisa Bekele did not stop, or he did not quit. Here the course is the pass or distance in a race, so we can maybe replace the word course by marathon. So he did not drop out, instead he completed the course or the marathon. So we can understand that even though Kenenisa Bekele did not win a medal, he deserves respect. Why? Because he finished the race instead of giving up. Now I want to say a few words, not a few words, I want to tell you the few words that were said by some of the few words, because a lot has been said about Tamirat Tola's victory, the Olympic champion in the event the Ethiopians love more than any other. I don't know about you, I for one love football, but we are so bad at football and I have no choice but to love Olympics, to love long distance running. And here he said Olympic champion. The word champion refers to the winner of a competition. In this case, Tamirat Tola is the winner of the Paris 2024 Olympics marathon. Let's go to the word event. Event is a competition. In this case, it is the marathon. So this phrase is referring to Tamirat Tola, the Ethiopian hero, the person who made us happy by winning the only gold medal at the Paris 2024 marathon. It's referring to him who won the marathon, and the marathon is an event that holds a special place in the hearts of Ethiopians. Tamirat Tola just became Ethiopia's hero, but we had so many heroes at the Paris 2024 Olympics, and one of them was Haile Gebresilasse. And the commentator said, "What an embrace with Haile Gebresilasse." Embrace is just another word for hug. So as you can see, these two are hugging it out. So people embrace one another to show warmth and respect. Here, the commentator highlights the special moment when Tamirat Tola and Haile Gebresilasse shared a hugging celebration. The commentator did not stop there. He said, wow, that would have meant so much to him. So let's try to take a look at the phrase meant so much. If we say that something means so much or to me, you are saying that it had great emotional or personal value. So I'm sure this hug had so much emotional value to Tamirat Tola. So this suggests that the moment with Haile Gebresilasse, it must have been very important and meaningful for Tamirat Tola. And another thing that was said about Haile Gebresilasse, not by Haile Gebresilasse, the commentator said, "Look at that smile." Just like Kenenisa Bekele, Haile Gebresilasse is smiling. Look at that smile. Haile can barely contain his joy. Right here, joy is a feeling of great happiness, and the phrase barely contain refers to struggling to keep emotions in check. Well, Haile Gebresilasse cannot hide his happiness when Tamirat Tola won the gold medal for Ethiopia. And here is one of our other athletes, Gebresilasse, and he was walking towards Tamirat Tola to give him a hug after crossing the finish line. I think he finished fifth. I wanted him to win a medal, but that did not happen. So the commentator said, no matter how bad you want to beat each other, this is still what it's all about, sportsmanship. So the phrase no matter how bad means regardless of how much. So regardless of how much you want to beat each other, this is what it's all about, sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is fair and respectful behavior in competition. Therefore, even though athletes compete fiercely to beat each other, it is equally important to show respect and fairness, and this is what true sportsmanship means. I'm sure Gebresilasse was so happy for Tamirat Tola, an embrace between Olympic champions. Therefore, the phrase Olympic champions refers to athletes who have won an event at the Olympics. Well, I don't need to say much about Kenenisa Bekele. And after his marathon victory, again, I don't need to say much about Tamirat Tola. This refers to a meaningful hug between two great athletes, and those athletes are Tamirat Tola and Kenenisa Bekele. It's been a while since Kenenisa did his double in Beijing, but fully respecting the achievement of his countryman, Tamirat Tola. Countryman refers to a person from the same country, in this case, Ethiopia. So Kenenisa Bekele is from Ethiopia, so is Tamirat Tola. As you can see, he's wearing our flag. And double refers to winning 2 events, as Kenenisa did in Beijing. Now imagine being Tamirat Tola. And the commentator said, how much will that embrace mean for Tola? So Tola means Tamirat Tola, and the word mean refers to have importance or significance. So the commentator reflects how important and emotional the hug from Kenenisa Bekele must be for Tamirat Tola, knowing the legacy Kenenisa Bekele holds. That's a wrap for today's lesson. Through these amazing moments, you have learned new English phrases while celebrating the achievements of Tamirat Tola and Ethiopian sports heroes. Remember, sports are a great way to learn English. Until next time, keep practicing and keep winning.